we're finally live. And this is the first time in probably ever that we are on time. It's 9 p.m. 9 p.m. is when the live streams were supposed to start. And this is the first time that we've actually been on time. So crazy. This is like a huge thing. So we're live on Periscope, we're live on YouTube. We are recording on Anchor. Pardes Live, number 95. Hey, Nate. And mostly the reason why I'm doing this live stream early is because of those people who stayed up last night to watch my live stream. Diacritical, you know who you are. Yeah. And so I didn't want to do a late live stream tonight because it would just be so late and it would be keeping people up. And so we will do late live streams, but we will do limited late live streams, and maybe not so late, but kind of late, so that everybody has sort of a chance to watch. And tonight's live stream is actually, Wally World is excited that this live stream is happening before their bedtime. Nate says I should do more late. All right. So it's a Friday night. Friday night is when a lot of people go out, except for us, because we're here live. We're here in this live stream. But Friday night is when a lot of people go out. They party. They go to bars. Saturday night. I don't know where it's like where you live, but here in Washington D.C. it's like that. People go out. It's a party town. And all right, someone was in Twitter jail. Paul and I was in Twitter jail today. So then tonight he's gonna party for being out of jail. Hopefully you're out of Twitter jail. And since you'll be out, and if you are married or have a relationship, then you can watch this live stream in order to help out your single friends. And if you're single, then you can watch this live stream on how to pick up a hot stranger at a bar. How to pick up a hot stranger at a bar. It's very simple. Tonight's live stream is really not going to be long. How to pick up a stranger at a bar. A hot stranger. Okay. Number 1. Find the hot stranger. Scan the room. Scan and see. You have to make sure that they are very, very generic looking. The more generic looking, the better. A look that says, I was a cheerleader in high school and I studied I studied history in college, and then I studied liberal arts in college, and then I partied the whole time, but I always traveled in cliques, and anyway, yeah, basically something like that. And then so find your person. And then Adam says, don't pick up the bartender. Trust me. Oh, I agree with you. I totally agree with you. Like 150%. So once you find your hottie, okay, at the end of the bar you see your hottie, then oh wait. This is before number 1. This is actually that was number 2. Number 1, you have to dress really, really like slutty. Okay, so if you're a guy, you have to like gel your hair back all the way like a slime, like that. And so like gel it back, and then like spray on like an insane amount of cologne, like pour your cologne bottle on you. The more cologne you wear, the better. And you have to smell up like the whole room, because then people will really feel your presence. And then once you do that, you have to wear a really, really big, wear a collared shirt so that you can open it like really wide and let your chest hair show off. Let it stick out. And then also wear a chain necklace so that you can show it off in your chest hair. It'll be like your open chest hair and your chain necklace over here. And then what else should you do? Yeah, so that's if you're a guy. And then if you're a girl, and also definitely wear nice pants and nice shoes, brown shoes preferably. And then if you're a girl, and be clean shaven, but not too clean shaven. Leave a little bit of scruff. And then if you're a girl, you need to dress as skanky as possible. Wear a really, really short skirt, and wear a push-up bra that is really a push-up bra that shows your boobs a lot, and make sure it's really tight so that your boobs really get squeezed like a balloon. And then and make sure that everything you're wearing is extremely tight. And do your hair, make it really long. But if your hair isn't long, don't worry. You can wear hair extensions. Wear really, really, really long hair extensions till they reach the floor. The longer, the better. And it just has to be really hoochie. And wear big earrings. The more attention you grab, the better. Because you don't want to go over to people and be like, "Hi, look at me." You want to just wear clothes that say that, and that way you don't have to go and say hi to people. Your clothes, the way your outfit is just saying that to people. So hair extensions, really tight dress, boobies, push-up bra, and fake lashes. Fake lashes always work. I actually was gonna go and get fake lashes myself. Fake lashes and fake nails. Make sure you wear the long nails, because long nails are like a cat. I got you. And so you got the fake lashes and the fake nails, and of course do your makeup, wear lipstick, make sure to put on as much foundation as possible, because you don't want anyone to see how you look underneath your makeup. If anyone sees how you look under your makeup, they're probably not going to date you. You have to make sure that you cover it up completely. And because because men don't want to date you, they just want to date porn stars. So if you cover it up, and then maybe you'll have a chance, and then later they just will kind of be stuck with you, so they won't be able to run away and look for someone else. And so and then also wear really high heels, and that way if anyone tries to rape you, you can take your heel and you can stab it in their eye. And so yeah, those are the rules for getting dressed. Men always have a tissue in your pocket, in your, whatever in your pocket, so that if any girl is crying, you can go and wipe her face with the tissue and pretend you're really chivalrous, so then you can take her home in your van. And yeah. Anyways, so now that you got the looks down, and MDMA is saying, of course, don't forget the red lipstick, And Rosemary says Demi Wispies are the best fake lashes. All right. So now that you've got the looks down, John says his wife hates him. Everyone make John feel better. John, maybe if you wore more cologne, your wife would like you better. And if you gel your hair more. And just gel it all the way. And, all right. So, number 3, because we already said number 2, which is basically, we already said number 2, which is, what was number 2? We said number 2, oh yeah, find the person, right? So find the person. And then number 3, go sit at the bar and pretend like you're having, and make sure you're all by yourself. Make sure you're alone. And if you're with your friend, don't show anyone that your friend is with you. Make sure that you look like you're all by yourself and you're having so much fun all by yourself. And so, like, just be drinking, like, oh, haha, this is so much fun. And, like, dance, like there's gonna be music on, so you can just dance like crazy. This is so much fun. Ooh, I'm having so much fun all alone on a Saturday night. Woo! And then after that, 1 second. You guys, if this live stream is too long for you, maybe you should leave it and go out and party with your friends. Maybe you should do that. Okay? All right. Then, after they see you having so much fun all by yourself, they're gonna be like, oh, look, that guy is having so much fun all by himself. He's just like drinking and if you're a girl, just sit there like all cute having fun by yourself, and then you should just number 4, while you're having fun by yourself, you can start getting the attention of the person at the end of the bar. Okay? So you're just, don't make it obvious that you like them. Just look at them from the side. Just make eye contact. So you make eye contact and then just like do whatever you're doing. And then they're going to look at you and think that you're trying to talk to them. So they're going to stare at you, but you're going to act like that didn't happen. You're just going to keep dancing. And then do it again. Look at them and make eye contact as if you're about to say something. And then look away. And they're going to be confused. They're going to be like, what is she doing? Is she trying to talk to me? Oh, no, never mind. And then just keep doing it until the person gets really, really confused. And once she gets really confused, he's just going to be thinking about you the whole time. And because you just got him thinking about you by making those glances and then looking away. And so once he's already thinking about you, he's going to think that there's something wrong with you. Maybe you've got an eye twitch, or maybe you're trying to get his attention. Either way, being the nice, chivalrous man that he is, he's going to walk over to come and help you. So as he's walking over to try and help you, he's, going to be walking over. And then just keep dancing and doing your thing. Just totally ignore it. Just pretend like you don't even notice. And like he's walking over to you and just like pretend like you don't notice. Ha! And then once he comes over to you and says, hello, excuse me, and then act really, really, really surprised. Number 5, act really surprised when he walks over. Be like, ah! Oh my gosh! I did not know you were standing there and that you were trying to talk to me. And so then while he's talking to you, all right. Then, while he's talking to you, try and act as, like, just try and show off your body as much as possible. Every part. So first of all, like, just play with your hair a lot. Play with your hair extensions a lot. Be like, yeah, so what was it that you were trying to tell me? And also, like, lick your lips a lot. Like, so I was like, you know, I was just here by myself, you know, because on my way to do other important things, I decided to just stop by and get a drink. And then they're gonna be like, and then the guy's gonna be like, were you trying to talk to me? And you just have to, like, just pretend like you don't notice. Be like, what are you talking about? And then just show your boobs, like, kind of like show your shirt a little bit. Be like, what are you talking about? Very casually. And then accidentally, like, drop your drink on the floor that you're drinking, but make sure that you drink more of it so you don't waste your drink. Like, make sure you drink it till the end, but don't make him notice that you didn't finish your drink yet. So drop your drink on the floor, be like, oops, and then in order to pick up the cup from the floor, make sure you bend over so that your short skirt just, like, really rides up, and you're bending over to get the glass. And then first of all, he's gonna be standing there. He's gonna see your skirt riding up, so that's automatic win. And then he's gonna be like, oh, no, you don't have to pick up the glass on the floor. I'll buy you another drink, because he's so chivalrous. So he'll buy you another drink. And then while he's buying you another drink, be like, oh, you don't have to. Okay, fine. And then so he'll buy you another drink. But no matter what you do, but so then just keep doing what you're doing. Keep showing off your body. But whatever you do, don't let him think that you're interested in any way. Like, that's the number one rule of the game. No matter what, don't let anybody think that you're interested in them, because and also don't be yourself. Like, don't let him think you're interested, and don't be yourself. Don't talk about your interests and hobbies. Nobody cares about that. Nobody cares what you're interested in doing with your life. Nobody cares about your favorite movie or the last book you read, okay? Just be like, pretend like you are the couple in James Bond, who's like the girl. Just pretend to be that girl, okay? Whatever she is. And be, like, mysterious. So he'll be like, so, what do you like to do in your free time? And be like, I got lots of time. And just totally deflect whatever he says. He's gonna like it, because men like mysterious women. And anyway, let me switch over to what the guys have to do. All right, so guys, you see this hottie at the end of this bar, this girl, okay? How are you gonna pick up this interesting looking girl on the side of the bar? So first of all, if she's with her friends, you have to separate her from her friends. You don't want a girl who's got all these friends all around her. So basically, you have to, first of all, it's actually better if you find a girl who doesn't have any friends. So try and find the most lonely looking girl at the bar. She has to be by herself and no friends. Okay. So once you find a girl who doesn't have any friends. She's sitting at the bar. Maybe you found like 4 or 5 girls in the bar who's sitting by herself. Then make sure that you find the ugliest looking girl, or the one that you find the least attractive. Because here's the thing, no attractive girl is gonna want to date you because you're a freaking loser, because you're trying to get advice on how to pick up a girl from my live stream. So you're automatically not gonna get the attractive girls. So find the least attractive person you meet in the bar, okay? And then once you find that person, start making eye glances towards her, the creepy, and then just like wink at her. Just keep doing it like randomly, and then she's gonna be like, oh no, he's creepy, and so she's gonna be all scared. But that's a good sign, because women don't know what they want. So you have to make sure that you make her think that she doesn't want it, so then she might want it. Get it? So just like wink, and then she's gonna be like doing her own thing. But here's another thing. If she is showing that she's not interested in you, then it really means that she's interested. Whatever women want, they say the opposite. So if she goes, ew, I don't want to talk to you, it means that she actually really wants to talk to you. And if she says, get off me, you creep, I'm calling the police, then that's a really good sign, because that means that she really, 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 really wants you. And anyway, so then you walk over to her and you're like, hey hottie, what's going on? How are you doing? And she's like, nothing, I'm just standing here waiting for my friends. And you'll be like, I can be your friend. And just make sure that you really, really get in her personal space, and you like make sure all your cologne engulfs her everywhere, and she really, really, really smells it, and really understands that she is in your presence. And then so once you do that, just go like this to show off your gelled hair, and also to make sure none of your hair is like in the way, and none of your hairs are sticking out. And then she's gonna be like, oh, I'm sorry, I have to go, like no matter what you do, just make sure that you do the exact opposite of what she wants. So she'll be like, can I buy you a drink? And then she'll be like, no. And then you'll be like, no, I'll buy you a drink. And then she'll be like, okay. And then you'll be like, what kind of drink do you want? And she'll say, I'll have some white wine. And then you'll be like, got it, red wine. And so you order her some red wine at the bar, and you give them to her. And then so you're drinking, and you're like just try and touch her as much as possible, and try and make her as uncomfortable as possible. Because if you make her uncomfortable, then you're gonna make her be feeling annoyed because of you. And if she's feeling annoyed because of you, then it means that she's gonna like you. Because no matter what happens, girls want you to do the opposite of what they say. So if she says, "Get off of me, I'm gonna call the police," it means that she wants you to keep doing it. Get it? Okay. All right. So, some people are giving some more advice. Yeah. Textual healing has good advice. Try and brag as much as you can about everything that you have, especially all the money that you have. Be like, yeah, so at the car wash, they pay me a lot. I just am washing all sorts of really nice cars. I'm washing the Mercedes and BMWs and the Lexuses, and just brag about all, and then also like name drop. Be like, yeah, so I was at CPAC and I took a selfie with I took a selfie with Rand Paul. Yeah, I took a selfie with Rand Paul. I don't even know if Rand Paul went to CPAC. And then here is a picture of me with Charlie Kirk. And have you heard of TPUSA? Charlie Kirk. I got a picture with him here in my phone. And also make sure that you show off your knockoff Ferragamo belt. Make sure that you show her that because women like a guy with a sense of style. Women like to see a guy with style. And then also show her that you're really popular and everybody in the bar knows you. Even if they don't know you, just pretend like they know you. Just be like, "Hey, what's up, Diego? Hey, Brad. Hey, what are you doing? Hey," and then if they act confused, just be like, "Oh, haha, he's such a joker. He's pretending like he doesn't know me." Or, "Oh, haha, he's so drunk. Wow." It's like, dude, all these people are drunk. They just can't remember what they're doing. And, yeah. So, you want her to think that you're really popular, even though you're obviously a loser because you're watching how you're getting advice on how to pick up girls from this live stream. So once you do that, then she's gonna be so into you. She's gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, like tell me more," and try and make up as many stories as possible to show off to her about how cool you are. Make up a story about how like you jumped off a bridge into an ocean to save a little girl, and then a shark came and tried to eat you, but then you took this your cufflink from your shirt and you stabbed in the shark, and the shark died, and then you continued swimming with the girl. You took her to shore, and then you picked her up with your strong arms, and you were like, "Help, police!" And then you took her to but then the police didn't come. So then you ran without your shoes and holding this little girl. You ran all the way to the hospital and you took her there, and you checked her in, but then you couldn't find her parents. So you were like, you started a campaign to find her parents, and finally you saved this little girl and reunited her with her parents. And she's gonna be listening and she'd be like, wow. But make sure the entire time while you're doing this, you keep giving her drinks. So like this story is a distraction for how much drinks you're giving her, because you have to make sure that she's getting really drunk. Because if she doesn't get really drunk, there's no way she's going home with you or even spending another minute with you, because you're a loser, because obviously you're a loser because you're getting your advice on how to pick up girls from this live stream. So just make sure that she gets really drunk. And once she's like drunk enough that she's like can't remember who you are. Then be like, so, want to go, my pal? You want to go? Want me to take you home? And she'll be like, yeah, whatever. I'm so tired. I want to sleep. And then you take her home. But no matter what happens, don't let her remember anything. And then just make sure the next day you pretend like she had an amazing time and be like, yeah. And if you're the girl, no matter what happens, don't let him ever see your hair extensions coming out. So pretend like you're so drunk and you fell asleep, and then the minute that he falls asleep, go in the bathroom and fix your makeup and fix your nails and hair extensions, and then like pretend like that's how you look like when you wake up, so that when you wake up you'll be all fresh and clean, and he'll think that that's how you look, even though that's obviously not how you look, because you obviously look like a weirdo because you're getting your advice on how to pick up hot dudes from this live stream. And all right, does anyone have questions now? Now it's time for questions. All right. Can text her a bunch of unnecessary photos, says Nate. You can text her a bunch of photos. Text her some. She will really like those dick pics. She will look at those dick pics and she'll be like, wow, I'm so turned on right now. That hairy little, wow, I'm just like, wow, this is really turning me on. Because that's exactly how women think. And then, let's see. What else should you do? You're Mr. Ed wife, sugar cubes. What? More advice, people. Did you touch on inviting her back to the restroom? Will you be getting arrested this weekend? So Baza says, will I be getting arrested this weekend? If you get arrested, then that's even more badass. So if you get arrested, you can show it off to other girls. Show off your mugshot. Be like, this is when I got arrested because I was like, doing some badass things. I was in the middle of saving that girl, and I stole a motorcycle in order to like get her to the hospital. And then I went to jail for it because I stole a motorcycle. And on the way in the motorcycle, there were these bad people coming and chasing after us. And I just went, and then I killed the bad people. But I still had to go to jail because they couldn't prove it. And then, Diacritical says, should girls show off tongue rings? Yeah, that's actually a great idea. Girls should show off tongue rings. Because guys really like sharp objects all over girls' mouths. Men get really turned on by seeing women having all sorts of sharp objects in their mouths. And let's see. Nerdoff says, should I become a drug dealer to impress the hot mamas? That could work, becoming a drug dealer. Although, let's see. Iris says, I like the cowering in the nose. You like cow rings? Well, girls, it's probably better if you have a ring inside your mouth instead. Because the nose ring isn't going to do anything for anybody. Memo Bug says, what about my Harry Potter tattoos? No, whatever you do, do not show her Harry Potter tattoos. Your tattoos have to be your tattoos have to have, like, it has to be like a lion. Or it has to be either a lion or like fire. It has to be fire. Because girls like that. They like it when you have fire on your tattoos. Make sure that it's in your arms so that you can go like this. And make sure that when you're at the bar, like, you're not just standing there like normal. You have to, like, pretend like it's natural, but like show off your look. Show it off like that. Just seem like you're relaxing. But look. Show off your biceps like that. And then also, like, randomly, as if you weren't doing it on purpose, like, pretend like it's an accident, but also make your man boobs, like, move around, like, you know, with your muscles. Pecs. Alright. Baza says, why can't I see comments? You have to turn on comments for yourself. And if you want to see YouTube comments, you'd have to go on YouTube. You'd have to have, like, both on if you want to see both at the same time. Unfortunately, there isn't a place for you to be able to see all the comments at the same time. You have to be able to, like, if you want to see Periscope comments, you have to go on Periscope. If you want to see YouTube comments, you have to go on YouTube. But you can have them both at the same time or something if you want. Okay. Oliver says the strategy for picking up at a bar is not necessarily the same as picking up coworkers at a community gathering. This strategy will work for anybody. Joe is asking what happened to my Twitch. Joe, unfortunately, I've been having issues connecting my app to my Twitch. So I gotta fix that. It's not complicated, honestly. I just keep taking long to fix it. Just like I keep taking long to sign up Diacritical to moderate these live streams. But anyways, I have to do that. I'm gonna do it. Sorry to all the Twitchers, to all the people with Twitches. Alright. So you can see each other's comments. Who can see other people's comments on Periscope? Felix says, only skanks go to bars and clubs where I'm from. You literally can get an STD with just them looking at you. Having an STD is really great, and you should brag about it, too. You should show off to women how many STDs you have. Because if they know that you've got more STDs, they will know that you have slept with more women and you have more practice. That's a good thing. More STDs equals more practice. So try to show it off as much as possible. See, that's what the British are doing correctly. That's why British people that's why James Bond is British, right? Isn't James Bond British? Right? My name is Bond. James STD Bond. Alright, it's a numbers game. Right, that is true. That is true, man. That is true. Alright. You know, as my doctor always says, never trust a man who doesn't have an STD. Oliver says, be a Jew about it. Get friends, pretend to fight you, but totally own them and ridicule them at the bar. Then girls think you're alpha. That is really smart. Oh, that's so smart. Yeah. Yeah, that's actually a really good idea. Have your friends fake beat you up. Like, hire people. You could hire people too. You could hire someone to come over to the bar and start a bar fight with you. And they'll punch you in the face and, like, make sure there's, like, ketchup there, so they punch you in the face so it looks like you bled. and like make sure there's like bleeding in your nose like in the movies, and you're like, ugh, ugh, and then like you'll punch them back, but then they'll look like they fell from the force of your punch because of how strong you were. And the girl's gonna watch that and she's gonna be like, ah, that's so hot. And she's gonna like run over to you and be like, are you okay? And she's gonna try and wipe the fake blood off your face. And you'll be like, no, you don't have to do that. I will do it. And then you take a napkin and you wipe the fake blood off your face. And she'll be confused that there isn't a scar there where the blood came out. And you'll be like, this happened to me many times. I know how to handle it. My skin is very thick. Felix says, has anyone seen the fight song scene in Wild at Heart? Has anyone seen it? Fight song scene in Wild at Heart? I don't know. I didn't see it. Oliver says, even just a scripted argument without fighting, like a sick burn, and they leave pouting, about being owned. That's probably enough. That's a good idea. All right. I'm really glad to be helping people. You know, apparently millennials are having less and less sex these days, and I want to help make the world a better place. And if that means trying to, you know, step by step, trying to give people advice for how to get people at bars, then I want to do it. I want to help the world. I want to help people. Lesby Friends is giving us another great piece of advice. What about using a line that you have cancer for sympathy pickup? Girls love people who are cancer survivors because not only does it make them feel like a sense of sympathy for you, like, aww, but also they're gonna think you're badass because you beat cancer. Or if you still have cancer, they'll think you're a badass for having cancer and for beating cancer. Like for having cancer and you're still in the bar, be like, I have cancer and I'm still drinking this shot of vodka. I have cancer and I'm still having this shot of whiskey. This is my 10th shot. And then tomorrow I'm going back for chemo. Nate says, what if you're a eunuch? Do you still have a chance with her? Why would you want to if you're a eunuch? If you're a eunuch, you need to go and like live in the forest or something. You don't belong in a bar. Faranora says, tell her you have a knife in your pocket and are not afraid to use it. That's actually a good idea too. Threaten her. Because if you threaten her, not only will she have to do it, she'll think you're badass. Get it? This username says smoking makes men look cool. Yeah. Smoking will make you look really cool, especially when you try to kiss her and your mouth tastes like shit. And she'll be like, ew, no, don't kiss me, ew, your mouth tastes like shit. And you're gonna, but obviously, whatever girls say, they want the opposite. So if she says, ew, don't kiss me, your mouth tastes like shit, you have to be like, oh, well, I'm gonna do it more, and then just like smoke another whip, and then go make out with her again. Forcibly. Okay. Felix says, what about the classic come with me if you want to live line? You have to make sure that, see, women love to be cherished and loved. So you have to make sure that you add something sweet to it. Just be like, come with me if you want to live. I have candy in my van. So once you add a little bit of sweetness, you make it palatable for women. See, that's like another thing I don't get is like men are always, they're trying to be macho, but then they forget that you have to be gentle with women. You have to have something sweet that makes them comfortable around you. So just saying come with me if you want to live is not enough. You have to be come with me and you want to live. I have candy. And she'll be like, oh, okay. And so then anyway, Tom says roses are red, violets are blue. We're having sex because I'm stronger than you. Gabatron says, just tell her you were born mutated with 3 legs. Okay. All right. Any more questions? I have to go and pick up strangers at a bar. I have to go. I have to go off and do my thing. Oliver says maybe guys are doing this to you because you look like a girly girl who wants to take guys to take control. That's the Pardes vibe. No, I see. I like, I'm like really good at picking up the strangers. Okay, Diacritical, thank you so much. I still have to do this moderator thing. I have to fix this. Anyway, all right, if you're French, then at some point I have to go to France, so, I'll send out a tweet. Felix says women are too masochistic. What? Masochistic? What guys ask to be choked in bed? Oh, I'm sure there are many guys who ask to be choked. All right. So anyway, I'll give you more dating advice later. I've got a lot of dating advice up my sleeve, and I don't want to give it to you all tonight because the whole point is I have to leave you wanting more, right? So we're going to cut it off tonight and leave you with something to think about. And we'll see you all Monday night. I'm supposed to say 9 p.m., but it's really going to be later, obviously, because I'm always late. And anyways, see you later. Have fun in the bars. Have fun picking up women and men. Girls picking up men.